There is nowhere to run to, nowhere you can hide. The inside of my mind's an amusement park ride. Upside down in a circle around a sharp turn. There is no end in sight, no one's ever returned. On a road going nowhere in front of the place where you have got lost, and a look on your face says, help me, I'm going the way that I go, but the map that I carry won't show in my soul. I cannot control the things that I've done, but the things that I'll do are the things that begun that haven't begun. I can change in them all, but one and the same. Will I change with the ball, or will I go insane trying to change who I am if I spin in the image of man, or the image of He, the creator of breath, the designer of souls, and the finder of kept men that know that they're kept, and they're kept in their souls, and they're kleptos or stealers or given a rose, but they've all been forgiven and all doing time, so we're all in our brains doing time. So rewind all the things that you'll find in your mind, and you'll see that the finder's fee really that paid it for free was for free, and that you knew that all in along you could say in a song, and Sam sung it so long that a galaxy knows it's up in our foes 3 months earlier than it would show our foes, and expose in the rows of a way. He who that walks in the swolls and the sway, in the doze and the day, in the doze and the night, no doze and O-doze and J-doze and rights, rodos and O-doze and oh no you're wrong, singing a song. I know you don't know, and I know you know, but I knew that you would know when you knew you know. And I don't knew that you would know, and Nano knew the Banu. But if you can see me nanu, and I'll eat your banana, and I will strip your peel, and I will rip you naked from the fountain of your steel, and strip you of your youth, and if the proof is in the pudding, then I already deserted you, and you could not be putting up a fight, because I know it's already over in my heart, and I can't rip it apart anymore like Noah's Ark, and I've got to find some shelter to run for shelter. You can picking up the belt and snap the leather till it felt you in the Neverland, the Neverland Express on the grand old river Rio Grande, the Rio Grande I guess, and the grand old Rio Mio, in the Mio King and Dio, in the Dios yo creío, porque yo ya te digo, cuando yo te digo eso, si la cita cerca do, llama mi KEPTO Daklepto, y la yo creo en los cielos, las estrellas en expansión, todo y las otras, cuando ven visitación, en visita y mesía, sobre la teléfono, en mi espíritu es como yo, porque creó la Dios, toda la gente, la vida de igual, y no paga la renta, porque si todo vida, adentro ese cuerpo, si tú vivas solo una vez, retorno serle nunca. I'd like to show you something. Why don't you step outside, and we'll see where we can go in the rolls of fabric time, when I unspin in your mind the intertwined of all dimensions, and beyond your comprehension, what the pain of all you sent was actually made for a resention in the Spain who holds retention in their veins, and it explains the way we see in 3 dimensions. I could not flee this pretension, but the pre-investigation of the sentence that would lead to this relentless deed that was, and they did the deed that's done, and then it's done, and then it does, and it does, and what it doesn't. What it does you do not know, but it can't be what it ain't, and so it is how it goes, and then how it goes is grimy when you find me, and I'm laying in a puddle of the things that you were saying I was saying, and the same thing that you said, it got me bopped over the head with a can of crimson kryptonite and burnt the blankets bread, when the toaster of the time bomb that became the ticking clock ran the time bomb that was locked outside the dams and broke the clock of the gears of all the years I lied in prison, wondering why did I lay there solitarily, just waiting here to die? Am I waiting on what you were just debating, just to do right before my birth? You let me live and let my mother do what she done, and then she did it, and it's over and it's done, and I won't get any later at the laughs I never fund, so I won't fund any laughs because it's not really a joke. And the things that really happened are the things I never wrote, and the things I never spoke are all the things I never said, because I do not want to hear them in the ears and on my head. I've got the years that led to all the punished days I laid in nights, all the captive days I lied in wait, the stake that drive me right through the heart of where you started and you finish in the line, and they all seem to diminish, and we're running out of time. Popeye's running out of spinach, and you're running out of green. Red light, yo, you better stop it. It's the prophet of your dreams. I'm the one that you're seeing on the TV. When you turn it, I'm on YouTube like a turnip. When I turn it, turn it. In the world of hesitation, there is no room, situations that the call befame of facing, and I got me feel frustration when I'm talking to the nation, every Muslim, Jew, and Haitian, greed of every creed and color of condolence with the solence. You better heed this condolence. It's the warning of the freedom that you'll never get to know it. From the speakings of a poet to the writings of a madman, take a look up in the sky. It's going bad. It's getting bad, man. So look inside the glad bag. See if you can see the sand. And count up another oceans. And maybe make some plans to get your whole life in devotion. Better drink the potion down. Rub it on the seas of lotion. But the rock will still be found if you smear it where you hear it on the sound of airways fly. To the daredevils that ray among the sun, just you and I, to the fusion that will fly of me. Amusing is a scam. The illusion of contusion was losing me in hands, and the handsing me the dancing on the dancer that was wet, and she flipping like a flitter flutter flub. But she never knew the revenue that all she never had, that she'd never really make, because I took some, and I'm glad that I charged a fee, cause hard as me, I'm harboring a fugitive, and nowhere left for you to live. And I've got kids and you've got kids. Someone's got to make it. Someone's got to pay the way. Someone's got to figure out a way that everyone can pay. Someone's got to say the things that no one else will stop and think about, the things that everybody threw and what the kitchen sink will never say. And if you turn it on the faucet, water runs. But the earth, wind, and fire and the lightning shall succumb to the storm. When I was born, it lit the flame that sparked my name, and I trailer parked my soul with the ticket of my fame. When I write my name on air, take the highlights of my life and pin them on the TV so I can watch them twice, maybe 3 or 4 sufficing, all the things that never were. All my life that I have lived, it seems it's adding up to blurs. But the blurs are getting faster. Vibes and masterminds have said that we'll all be coming back to what the brain has in my head. What the chain has always said is what you can't take back from time. It will take back everything it's ever given you and find everything that you will ever have and take it back. It wins. Consciousness is a state of mind. Heaven and hell are a state of being, and the universe is a constant that will continue to be constant, whether or not the continents explode or erode or the earth explodes into pieces of those, even Reese's and foes of the Hershey's, the worst me's that I've ever known, are the worst G's that shown, are the profits they've made. I am a prophet of what you create. Now look in my eyes, they're turning so black, like I've been wake and I'm smoking some crack, but I am not. Listen to my words. Going off slowly, they sound like a blur. The song that I play, it's the song of my soul. Sounds like the wind, I'll continue to blow. Show me a feather, I'll show you the bird. Give me a second, I'll show you a third. Words are like magic, and tragically so. Havoc haphazardly altered the show. Grow me a beanstalk away in the sky. There's really no difference between you and I. And if I should die first, see me waiting for you. Smile at me, friend, I'll be smiling at you. It blew me away just like dust in the wind. The show must go on, but I'll see you again. And until then, goodbye.